This is crazy. This is insane.
Welcome to our server.
Stopped working on me. So today is Sunday, officially a week before our wedding.
Yay.
So to just like video the last week and what we're doing specifically to try and like hone in on getting married.
Yes, as one does.
As one does. I want to keep it real, but obviously I'm not just gonna like air dirty laundry on, you know, laundry's done on social media. So obviously, like, I'm gonna try and keep it as real as possible. There are things that we're not gonna mention though, so just take everything with a grain of salt. Social media is not super like real. So
social media is fake.
Social media is fake. We are Christians and we do everything through that. Through that. So today we're going to be fasting. We are fasting. We're very hungry.
This candle looks really good right now.
And praying. So what we're going to do is just spend like however much time just going through things through the week that we kind of feel might be some pressure points or concerns that we have, and not on a like schedule. I mean, yes, on a schedule basis, but a little bit deeper than that on like just getting really real with each other. So we're about to do that and then just kind of pray over those things and keep those in mind throughout the week. I think obviously like kind of pinpointing them before kind of helps whenever stuff comes along where it's like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Like, so it's just helpful to be mindful of it and to be praying for it before. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. And drink water.
Lots of water.
We're so hungry. We've been very irritable today.
Grace has been very irritable today.
You have been very sensitive today, so. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby, going down, down, down.
Okay, so Zach and I, we broke our fast at Sushi Village. Now I'm back at his apartment and I am painting this dresser. So I really wanted to get that done before they moved it into our apartment, because our apartment is just carpet, and so this has floors that will be a little bit more forgiving. Update, I just did the first coat of primer on the dresser. This is what it looks like. Pretty basic, it's just primer, nothing special. But because my engagement ring is like basically just an extension of my body at this point, I forgot to take it off and started washing my hands, and this stuff is like water resistant or something, but it was not coming off. Like, it's still on my hands, and I was like scrubbing. So I finally got it clean, and I'll have to go over it again. And now it's like really shiny, but anyway. 11:50 at night, and I am spackling this canvas. Is this the smartest thing? Probably not. Is it what I'm doing anyway? Yes.
I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby, going down, 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 down. Baby, going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby, going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time I'm letting you go.
Hey, Pretzel. Sorry, been in the dark all day. Hey. Hey, Pretzel. Baby. Okay, so it is 10:30 at night, and I just got home from running a bunch of errands after work. So I'm exhausted, but I still have stuff to do, so I don't want to do them. An issue with ties. So right now Zach doesn't really have anything to wear. So we've kind of had to do some level setting around that. So I think we're just going to call it, do a check-in.
I'm Mocha Mugs, and this is Zach.
Yeah, getting coffee, part 2. Yay! Picking up flowers from Sammy's.
Yes, I stole them.
I
All of
Wait, is this one of those TikToks? Is this for your TikToks? Is this one of those TikToks? This one of your TikToks? Is this one of your TikToks? It's for your TikToks? Grand National Park. Is this for TikToks? Oh, TikTok?
So I went to my aunt's yesterday to drop off a bunch of stuff, right? And when we had gotten there, I never explained this. When we got there, we were counting the bouquets and we noticed there was only 4. And we brought some bouquets to the bachelorette party. Well, I called my sister and was like, oh my gosh, like, what did we do with those? And she was like, oh my gosh, I think we left them at the Airbnb. Well, anyway, so I was like, okay, no big deal. I will go to Hobby Lobby. I will fix it. We'll create new ones. And then we were like, oh my gosh, we sent them back with Sammy.
Yes.
So now we have bouquets again. A crisis averted.
the craziest.
It is Tuesday, and my hair is greasy. Ignore it. It's been such a crazy, like, honestly, just the past 3 days have been insanity. We've been having to figure out Zach's attire situation. Figured out, but I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and see, because we're getting him an ivory tie and an ivory vest to go with like the black suit and a black shirt. And the only thing is, like, my dress is ivory, so we have to make sure that it's the right color ivory. Well, I ended up having to go like last minute to the venue, as you saw, because there was some miscommunication and we just like needed to get stuff ironed out. And then after that, my friend Courtney and I, which she may even come over tonight, we'll see. She wants to do like a dance at the reception, and so she and I are like choreographing something. So we kind of did that for a little bit. And then I had to go to Sammy's, as you saw, and get flowers for the other thing that anyway, we also, like most weddings, just went a little bit over budget. So we've been having to figure out like what to do with that. I have to go fill in some stuff for our DJ because he needs a little bit more communication around a couple of things. So yeah, it's honestly been really good just to be so focused on the wedding. I'm noticing a lot of like, not issues, just like things I wouldn't have thought of if wedding wasn't on my brain all day. And just little like problem solving issues and things that like, oh, we haven't asked somebody to do that yet, or we're expecting that of someone, but we need to communicate that with them as well.
Hold on, that was good. That was fire. Mommy, see you. Is that? Oh, so good. I love it.
Okay. We're sending it. What time is it? What's up? Let's just focus. It is 1:11.
All because I love you.
It's like almost 7 o'clock, and I just got back from Walmart after work. This is my like 3rd day of doing Walmart in a row, so I guess it just doesn't stop. My parents landed, and my sister landed in Memphis, and they were going to drive down here, but they lost one of their bags. So, but they're like trying to get that situation dealt with, but it shouldn't be like, well, my mom told me, I don't know if she's lying or not, but she said it wasn't like super important stuff, so it wasn't like their suits or dresses or anything like that. So anyway, probably unload the groceries that I got, and then I need to start working on the groomsmen's notes that I'm writing them. Zach and I like switched, so instead of me writing letters to my bridesmaids, he's writing letters to my bridesmaids, and I'm going to write letters to his groomsmen. So I need to kind of sit down and like focus on those for a little bit, and the goal is to finish all of them tonight, but I might just kind of see if I can just get 4 knocked out really quick. So let's go see. I've been testing out my makeup this week too, just to make sure that I like, this is a good look. Just to make sure that the foundation is going to stay on all day. I'm not used to applying fake eyelashes at all, so I knew that I needed to practice putting those on. I know also people go back and forth about like doing masks before your wedding. Like, it is a teensy bit risky. But I'm using masks that I know are really good for my skin specifically. I've tested them on my skin before, and my skin responds well to it whenever I do it within a certain time. So that is what I'm doing. I'm not testing any new products. I'm using the same things that I already know work well for me. Chest bump. My quads hurt so bad. They didn't get one. Okay, I was just about to shower, but I'm about to jump in the shower. I sound terrible. I know it's just weather change and everything, but I'm just like, seriously, now. I like them, but I got stressed out when we went because I've never really had my nails done, and I like wanted a specific design, but I know it's kind of like touch and go when you get designs. And the place that I went was really good, but my guy was kind of snippy and short, and like, I don't know, it was just a weird experience. So I do like my nails. I know they're not the most bridal looking nails ever, but honestly, I'm not very traditional, so I'm not super worried about it. And then my aunt had a dinner for our family tonight, so we're having like the rehearsal dinner, but we also, because our families live obviously in very different states all across the board, my aunt hosted a dinner for just the family tonight. So that was really fun for us to all just kind of talk with each other. I need to wash my hair tonight, which is crazy because this will be the last time I wash my hair before I get married. So I want to make sure I like do it good, which I guess having acrylic nails, this is a really good time. So I woke up this morning. I just don't feel 100%. So, I texted my boss, and she's incredible. So, she originally was the one that was like, you should not be working the Friday and Saturday before your wedding. And I was like, no, it's totally fine. And of course, her having like been through a wedding, like when I texted her this morning was like, hey, she was like, don't worry about it. And where's my camera? Okay, so I'm not gonna go into work today, and I think I'm just making myself more and more sick the more and more that I keep doing. So I'm like, maybe I should just lay low today. So time for a very real discussion. I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I said I was going to keep it real. And every time I think no one else feels like this, almost everyone's like, no, I relate to that. So I was like, okay, let me just sit down. I am very excited to get married. Let me just say that, okay? I'm very excited to get married, and I'm very excited about the wedding. There's a lot of special details that we've put a lot of work into to like make sure that this happened. But I guess honestly what it boils down to is just weird having this much attention on you. And I'm used to like when I have attention on me, I'm performing. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that for my wedding. I think it just like is a pressure thing of feeling like I'm expected to be 100% super excited visually. And like I can be excited and not be bouncing off the walls. So yeah, I just needed time away from people. If you are an introvert, hold on. If you are an introvert, please, during the week of your wedding, I know for me it was a lot of like just putting pressure on myself that I need to be with people and I don't get to see family a lot, so I want to see my family and all this stuff that it's like, yes, but I'm also an introvert and I need time alone. So I have been draining myself. If you're an introvert, please schedule time during your wedding week to be alone. Okay, we're about to have a real conversation, part 2. Zach and I did premarital counseling with our pastors at our church. They're officiating our wedding. And like a month ago or so, a couple weeks ago, we were having a session, and we get real deep in there. So we're having a session, and we were talking about family, and I was referring to my family, I was talking about Zach and all this stuff, and my pastor was like, you know, you keep talking about your family and then Zach, and she was like, you know, that's your family now. Like, he is your family. After she said that, she was like, you know, marriage and getting married is a really joyous thing, and like it's really happy, but you're also, as a Christian, like, we believe that you are leaving your family and you're joining together to become one. And here I go again. And she looked at me and she was like, have you mourned yet? This woman could have punched me in the face and it would have hurt less. And I was just like, no, I haven't thought about that. And she was like, yeah, you have to mourn. And I was just, anyway, and then it was just like, we have a month. I have a month to mourn my childhood. So anyway, I think with my family being here and everything, of course, I'm not dying. They're not dying. But it's just like, things are going to be different. And I'm a big family girl. I'm real close to my family. And, of course, like I said, we're not just cutting off contact after all of this. I know that. But it's just going to be different. And we just had family come over. Sorry, that's loud. We just had family come over. And then Kristen and I, after the footage you just saw, my sister and I just did a bunch of errands. And, came back and like cleaned the apartment. Yeah, so today has been the most exhausting day of this whole week. Oh, also, my phone ran out of storage, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to get that figured out real quick.
Just get the 99 cents a month.
I already do that.
You already do that?
Like times 2.
What? How?
Anyway.
What could you pop?
So I gotta go and clear off space in there. Anyway, goodbye. See you tomorrow morning. I have the happiest news. So as y'all know, I've been trying to learn how to put on false eyelashes for the past week because I wanted to wear them for the wedding, but like I'm terrible at putting them on. And my friend at church, who she usually like, she wears fake eyelashes a lot. She was like, you have to let it dry. Like you have to literally sit there and let it almost completely dry before putting them on. And I was like, I thought I've been doing that this whole time. Well, I like put the glue on and basically did my whole face of makeup and then put them on. She was right. I just have to wait. So this is kind of what they look like. The corner's coming up a teensy bit now, but yeah, light years better than the past couple days. So I'm like, oh, I have hope. Maybe I can do it better next time. Okay, so this is insane, but I'm about to write my last journal entry in this journal. And when it's too early to be getting emotional. When Zach and I started dating, I started this journal. When I started it, it was really just because I'm somebody that likes to write down stuff. And so especially prayers and stuff, I always write down prayers. And so this kind of was like a prayer journal / like just journal. And I never actually thought I was going to give it to him because it was really just for me to consolidate everything. And then once we were dating for like a year and I was kind of like, this is real serious. I was like, oh, it'd be cool to give this to him like the night before our wedding if we get married. And it's like insane that that's today. Does no one else get kind of like a little watery eyed about this? Anyway, I'm about to write in it for the last time before giving it back to him or giving it to him. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is insane. Okay. This is crazy. I gotta keep doing.
From the Bachelorette. Where are you getting married?
Sterling Hall. Okay, I am in the car, headed to the venue. And once I get to the venue, I'm gonna kind of help them decorate a little bit or do whatever they need. And then we will start the rehearsal. So, things are moving. Yay. We're at the reception. Rehearsal dinner. Oh my god, don't speed it up. Yeah.
We love her.
Hi, Schuler.
I thought you were going to shove it in my face. Y'all are eating my cake.
Now, I have loved this get up, but I am ready to take it off. So let's go do that. Just took 2 Benadryl. So hopefully I knock out. As you can see, Zach has moved in. This is the dresser. Ta-da!
Both of us.
Zach and I met freshman year. Like, if he knew what was going on, if he was just sitting there watching, like, he would be losing his.
We got the hazards on, because I've got the bride. The bride. Precious cargo.
Just keep walking past it. Just keep walking past it. You're in our way.
We're so happy for you! Happy wedding!
It's 4:25. You walk down the aisle in 35 minutes.
35 minutes, and we want you to see this later and just know that we love you so, so much.
Yes.
We're so proud of you and the woman that you are and you're becoming. We're so happy for you and Zach, and don't get too naughty.
No, you're too naughty. Do that.
Love you.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Love you very much.
No, it's easy.
I'm handing to you, Bruce.
Went a little too hard on the water.
just peed at McDonald's because we're locked out. Woo! But today is Sunday. It's officially 7 days before, and
this video is sponsored by
No, it's
Miss
not.
Myers.
So there are a lot of things that we're doing. What?
Can we start that part over?
No, that's going good.
This is uncomfortable.
It doesn't matter.
Why didn't you just...
Don't. You're not a dinosaur.
I'm hungry. Wait, is this one of those TikToks?
And this is where it starts the whole thing
counter.
over again. Before I get married, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, listening to Holly Jolly Christmas, and I just started crying. Like, what is wrong with me? Weddings are weird, y'all. And she that was weird.